he holds the title of a Granji Meister, which is equivalent to a Grandmaster, well, in martial arts. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, Professor Baba. Why don't you tell us something about capoeira?
Wow, Capoeira is such a big story that to tell you the entire story it would take a lifetime, and I don't think I would be able to repeat myself about what Capoeira is. But if I would tell you in a nutshell what Capoeira is, and it is part of everything that you do in your life. Once you get the infection of Capoeira or the virus of Capoeira inside you, it becomes a part of your life and everything. And from all the viruses, I think this is one of the best viruses that came into me. And Capoeira is that river of knowledge that you're looking for. Capoeira is that friend that when you are far away and you want to connect with, you're looking for. And in the words of a very wise master once said, Capoeira is what you put in your mouth. That means only good things go into your mouth. Like you eat good food, you drink good wine, and you taste good, fruit. That is what Capoeira is. So whatever is good you put inside your body, it's from Capoeira.
Very interesting. I love that introduction. I think it's very, well, like I said, interesting and different from the usual. So Professor Baba, Capoeira is a martial art form, right? Can you tell us more about it? Why is it? I heard somebody say it's Brazil's national sport. It's not football. It's actually capoeira, which is something I don't think even I was aware of. Why don't you tell us something about that?
You're right. Just let me tell you that in the world, martial arts, there's 170 different types of martial arts in the world. Most of the countries have a martial art that they call their national martial art. And we have in India Salari Paitu, which is the mother of all martial arts. So all the martial arts were born here, and that martial art is our national martial art. So in 1888, slavery gets over in Brazil and abolished as such, and nobody's allowed to practice this capoeira. It becomes an illegal activity. Anybody caught practicing it or doing it would be jailed for 6 months, slashed 50 times, or deported from Brazil.
How long back are you talking about? Sorry, how long back are you talking about?
100 years ago. 100 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay, but now it's like one of the it's really picked up, right? Like everybody knows about. Not everybody, but a lot of people in India, not so much, but around the world, a lot of people are aware of capoeira. It's suddenly the thing. So,
true.
Would you like to tell something?
In the last 50 years, capoeira started coming out of Brazil and going into other countries, and coming onto the trains, and masters from Brazil were offered jobs and citizenships in other countries, and they started leaving and going and teaching there. So it caught on very fast, and in 2012, out of the 170 different martial arts, capoeira was chosen by UNESCO to be an intangible asset to be preserved by men and women, so that there would be peace, brotherhood, and friendships in the world through practicing this specific martial art that was. So
really, so it has the title of a cultural heritage, is what you're saying? Is that right?
That's right. I compare it to the lotus. You see, the lotus grows in a swamp, but then the roots are like in the swamp. But once it comes up, it's something so beautiful that we consider it as our national flower and something to be given to the god. So capoeira also has its roots in all this dark slavery, in man selling man, and very dark ages, and suddenly now it's become one of an intangible asset. So the history itself gives you motivation to be a part of something that you're preserving. So not only are you preserving your body, but you're also preserving an art that was written on the lives of 6 million Africans who were brought to Brazil as slaves, and nobody mentioned them. So I think this would be our little story that people would, read back and say, you know what, where were these guys mentioned? Why weren't they mentioned? Why isn't a book written about them? Why was the slave trade never mentioned, and these people, how did they get out of it? Our story in India, Mahatma Gandhi did his best and he got us out. We also know what slavery is. We know what it means. The dogs and Indians not allowed. We just passed that around 60 years ago, from the British. And Gandhi came and he said, you know what? let's not fight. Let's go a cheek to a cheek, and we might get our independence. So
Wow,
something
I like
happened with
that.
the snake.
Like
Something
that.
happened with the snake, and they said, what? Let's do the art of fighting without fighting, and they managed to become strong and free themselves from their captives. So it's very interesting story.
Because a lot of other martial art forms, they concentrate more on like war techniques and like how you use combat. Of course capoeira does have that as well, but there's a lot of music, there's a lot of dance, there's a lot of fluidness in this art form, and that's just it's amazing to see how well it is different. At the end of the day, they all might mean, I mean, it's the same way to get to the same thing. There are different ways to get to the same thing, I mean, which is but can you tell us more about, can we delve more into the music part of capoeira, like do they all go hand in hand? Does dance acrobatics and do dance acrobatics and music go hand in hand, or can it be one from the other? Can it be how?
Very nice.
If you could just elaborate.
Very, very nice question. Like I'm being saying that, there's 170 different martial arts in the world. All the martial arts in the world were invented for a purpose of two grown-up men to fight with each other. If they lose their weapons and fight to death, choke them, the ninjas have their weapons and their knives and their swords. So it was all about two men, if they can use a weapon or without a weapon and fight each other, because the gunpowder wasn't invented then. So they had to have this warfare. Capoeira came at a time when the slaves couldn't even hold a stick in their hand. They couldn't even wear shoes. So they had to invent something under the watchful eyes of the master, who would be watching, watching his dog, looking at them, and now try to, start punching each other in the face. The master would understand this guy is trying to rebel against me. So the music part came inside. And Africans as such are very expressive with their bodies. When they move, they have, they stomp, they jump. They have a unique way, like how in India we have all the mudras and all the eye signs and all the neck moving. The Africans have the big moves, like, shoulders moving and dropping and knees, like it looks like, like an animal is actually like jumping and, doing something. You cannot put rhythm to that. It's inbuilt in them, So now
so
here
much
you
beauty
have like,
in the movement. So much beauty in the movement.
Correct. The way they move, like, it's everything. When you look at them, you feel that, the soil inside them. Now put that together with, like what they would do is, the Portuguese actually were looking for India. At that time, the black pepper that was in Malabar, Goa was under the Portuguese for 400 years. Right. India was 200. So the slavery of the Portuguese were longer in India than the British. So they captured the whole Malabar coast, and they would send this black pepper. So during this time, they would stop over here before going to Brazil. They would stop here, and they would, download slaves. We have a group of forgotten slaves, forgotten African tribes here in India called the Shiddis that live in the jungle here in India, and they were part of the guards and the people who used to come with the Portuguese, the sailors here, and they were forgotten here. So I believe that, when they were traveling, they probably might have seen, Kerala is in the south, Kalari comes from the south. Might have seen those moves, taken those together with them back to Africa. Something happened and they said, like, okay, let's do this movement down under the watchful eyes of the master without him seeing that we are training martial arts, but actually we are training martial arts. So this guy goes there. But today, you need movement. We as people are like, our body is built to become hunters. So jumping, running, crawling, tumbling, swinging, all these things were part of us. We just forgot them because we got, pizza delivery at home, and we become very lethargic. But if you join everything together, today the best football players in the world are from Brazil, apparently, because they is samba. So they are moving one side, the leg is moving the other side, the head is going the other side. So it's very hard to, predict what the person is going to do when you're in a dance mode. Now put that same thing, a friend of mine once said, a capoeirista is a ballerina who fights and a gladiator who dances.
Wow. It's for everybody. Is what your friend is trying to say, he or she. It's for everybody. There is no whoever wants to explore it is most welcome to come explore it, is what they're saying, right? It doesn't matter what sort of a body form you have or how stiff you are or how flexible you are. It's just, you want to explore it, you explore it. Amazing. I have a question. I'm just, picking up from there. Are there any prerequisites? Are there any prerequisites to, sort of get into to practice this art form, or what are the physical requirements like? Are there any major physical demands, or anything of the sort?
Yeah, that's a very nice and valid question. Most of the time, people look at capoeira and suddenly they put a capoeira channel, and there's two guys come who are like, flipping on their hands and bulging muscles and sweat. Everybody goes, no, this is not for me. Like the first view of a capoeira class, of a capoeirista, you go like, forget this, man. I haven't seen a hospital if I even think about doing what this guy is doing here. So that frightens, that media frightens. But imagine this art was invented by slaves who didn't have masters, who didn't have books, who didn't see anybody training. They just took ideas from each other. My dad used to do this. Let's do like a zebra. Let's jump like a monkey, tumble like a snake, coil up like a snake, jump. So all came from very, very natural, very, very organic places. And when it was put together by Master Bimba and Master Pachia, it became into a poetry. So, the whole movement, it changed. It became into music and self-defense. So it just balanced out. And today also, I tell everybody, you know what? If you come to a capoeira class, the first day might be strange. It's like, trying to ride a horse. You might fall off it also. But that doesn't mean that you're going to start horse riding. It takes 12 falls to become a good horse rider from a horse. If you go to a horse riding school, you will be falling 12 times. So if you're ready to change, you can't just rub the Aladdin lamp and say, I want to change my health, my thing. You have to take off that uniform and change and become stronger by yourself. So that is what capoeira is. Yes. Capoeira is that tool that, opens doors, is that bunch of kitchens that will locks that you didn't know how to open will suddenly open up. And that's not only my story. I can tell you today that all the practitioners in capoeira, without naming anybody, that with the capoeira in them, they feel more confident, they feel more energized, they feel more productive at this time. And
it's a way of life.
It's a way of life. Today to learn capoeira online, for 20 euros, I can go to any master's house because we are all online today, and just get the idea of what this art is. Where can I start? And here in India, we are lucky. We have a good team of capoeiristas who are fast learners because of what we are, because of the yoga base, because of our heritage. We learn these things fast, and we put our masala, we put our colors on it, and it's becoming one of the best places to come and learn capoeira in the world now.
It definitely is very intriguing as a sport, as a martial art, okay, moving on. Let's talk about the Center for Capoeira India. You've given us quite an insight about capoeira, how it is for everybody. You just have to be willing as a human being to, explore it. And you might not be the best, but what is the best? There is nothing as the best. You are doing it for yourself. It's a way of life, right? So let's talk about capoeira, and then we'll come back to questions. And some people are, I can see the comments, and people are like, it is the most fun ever. Capoeira is the most fun ever. And, okay. So moving on. So you were instrumental in